Is it time to buy or sell BREA Holdings Class B Ordinary Share Stock? In this video, we will explore BREA Holdings Class B Ordinary Shares in detail. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025. And now we are here to offer an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You wouldn't want to miss any essential updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Leverage the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since September 16, 2025, our system has ranked BREA Holdings Class B Ordinary Shares as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time. Over this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, boasting a remarkable gain of 228.5% since we first suggested purchasing BREA Holdings Class B Ordinary Shares 3 days ago. This gain equates to an average return of 76.17% each day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of recent developments, we find ourselves unable to predict the stock's next move as it remains uncertain in which direction it may go. The stock has broken through a significantly strong upward trend in the short term, and even more robust growth is anticipated. Should there be any pullback, support is now established at the level of $11.10, a price point that may provide a second opportunity for substantial gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 38.72% over the upcoming 3 months, with possible returns ranging from a decrease of 64.85% to a decrease of 38.17%. In terms of a longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 1,094.15%. Our calculations suggest that the stock's performance could vary between 105.44% and 252.34% over the next year. In present terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $51.15 and $87.73. Our latest daily update for BREA Holdings Class B Ordinary Shares includes the headline: Significant movements in BREA Holdings plc Class B Ordinary stock price on Thursday, fluctuating 575.38% between high and low. The BREA Holdings plc Class B Ordinary stock price increased 225.49% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 18th of September, 2025, rising from $7.65 to $24.90. It has experienced gains for 3 consecutive days. It remains to be seen whether this upward trend will continue or if there will be a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 575.38%, ranging from a low of $7.84 to a high of $52.95. The price has risen in 8 out of the last 10 days and is up by 314.99% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, volume increased on the last day alongside the price, indicating a positive technical sign, with a total of 16 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 16 million shares we bought and sold for approximately $400,830,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $52.95, while the lowest price was 50 cents. Currently, the price is 52.97%, or $28.05, below the 52-week high of $52.95. Which also marks the all-time high for the stock. BREA Holdings plc, trading as BREA, has just announced an oversubscribed $300 million private placement to pivot into Soulmate, a Solana-based digital asset treasury and cryptocurrency infrastructure platform supported by institutional and United Arab Emirates strategic investors. This deal provides immediate balance sheet strength and enhances credibility, which should positively influence the stock in the near term as markets reassess the company. shifting from a niche multi-club sports owner to a hybrid entity combining sports and digital assets. Anticipate a favorable short-term increase driven by oversubscription and investor interest, although this may be moderated by potential dilution from the private investment in public equity. Meanwhile, Brera's football assets continue to gain value. Juve Stabia's market worth has increased significantly. The club is receiving national media attention, and Brera is solidifying its multi-club strategy in Italy. These successes in sports bolster the potential for long-term asset appreciation and recurring revenue opportunities, including ticket sales, player transfers, sponsorships, and fan monetization. Over the long haul, success will depend on effective execution. If the Solana treasury expands and sports assets continue to rise in value, BREA could realize substantial intrinsic value. However, key risks that could impact the stock include dilution, volatility in the cryptocurrency market, regulatory scrutiny of digital assets, and challenges in integrating these diverse business operations. Analysts have assigned Brera Holdings Class B ordinary share stock a general strong sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Brera Holdings Class B ordinary shares. The Brera Holdings plc Class B ordinary stock exhibits buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal emerges from the relationship between these two indicators, where the short-term average is above the long-term average during any downward corrections. Support is expected at $9.59 and $7.02. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 2nd of September, 2025, and since then, the stock has appreciated by 336.08%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has also been noted from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indication. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 13 days ago. Bollinger Bands, buy signal from 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 8 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 5 days ago. Upon examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 61 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 70 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Brera Holdings Class B ordinary shares. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and given the right conditions, the stock may perform very poorly in the coming days. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. Additionally, with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $45.11 between its high and low, reflecting a volatility of 575.38%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 144.60%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Brera Holdings Class B ordinary shares, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is incurring losses. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest a lack of profitability and an increased risk of bankruptcy. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Brera Holdings Class B ordinary shares. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you may want to enter a position and use volume as a guide for when to exit. Additionally, There is no substantial support from accumulated volume below, indicating that the stock could potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider making trades only if you are an experienced trader familiar with navigating such situations. Our recommended stop loss is set at $24.12, reflecting a decline of 3.14%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, contributing to a heightened level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is at 93, which considerably elevates that risk. However, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 12 days ago. Is BREA Holdings Class B Ordinary Shares stock a good buy? BREA Holdings plc Class B Ordinary presents several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to recommend it as a buy candidate. At this point, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may want to hold or accumulate shares while waiting for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation from a strong buy to a hold candidate since our last assessment. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, September 19th, we anticipate that BREA Holdings Class B Ordinary Shares will open higher by $3.66, starting at $28.56. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. You should not base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With best regards from all of us at Stock Invest.